Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review All Man, the International Male Story, and this is a new documentary, clocking in at about a small 80-something minutes, directed by Brian Darling and Jesse Finley Reed, and focusing on the different kinds of influences and what happened with the International Male magazine, which was a trendsetter for fashion, a big outlet for male models. It was like they were like the Victoria's Secret for men. And the influence that they had in terms of having very masculine models who were able to wear outfits that were considered feminine, or in terms of the colors, pinks and all kinds of pastels and bold attires, and the influence that this actually had on the gay community, and also the greater picture of how the world at this time in the 80s shook this population. And there's a lot to pack in here in just about 83 minutes of this documentary. It's engaging, it's interesting, the commentators help make it as well. There's a lot of passionate people from like Queer Eye and different actors and stuff like that, and even hearing from the models themselves about their experiences trying to make these outfits work, trying to sell these outfits. I think what helps elevate this even a little bit is the dynamic that it represents in terms of the gay community and how AIDS affected the greater story of this publication. And those are the moments that get really emotional, obviously dealing with loss during the AIDS epidemic. And those moments are certainly the most emotional here. But there's also fun and engaging commentaries from those that they have in the documentary to add their thoughts and ideas and giving perspective on this really meant. And it's an interesting documentary to watch today in terms of our climate, when there's a lot of arguments about gender and sexuality, and this adds some interesting layers to that conversation. And, you know, there's some bold outfits here. Got that Miami Vice looking kind of suits with what Don Johnson would wear, and this really is such a time capsule and a snapshot of culture at that time. And it was an engaging and sometimes poignant documentary. Definitely worth a watch. But those are my thoughts on All Man, the International Male Story. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.